So the Lakers played, not just the Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves delighted us with an exquisite showing of CTE basketball tonight. When I mean that was ugly, that was awful. There was like over 40 combined turnovers between both teams, and that shit, them, actually throwing the ball out of bounds or losing off charges, offensive fouls, and whatnot. Because with some of the shots they were taking, there was a few more that you could tack on. So like around 50 some odd turnovers, a lot of poor decision making down the stretch. It wasn't good. That was not good basketball, and I can't feel confident about this team playing against Memphis because their main support pieces, were the biggest ones that were touted from the trade deadline, D'Angelo Russell and Jared Vanderbilt. They look unplayable. They look unplayable with the showing they had tonight because of Vanderbilt's inability to shoot and D'Lo not giving you anything on offense, meaning that he's not a great defender. Like, if he's not giving you any buckets, you just gotta have him sit on the bench. So, Dennis Schroeder looked good, but with Vanderbilt and D'Lo being basically unplayable, I don't like the chance against Memphis. I don't. Only thing that I would like against Memphis that they have going for them is the fact that Jaren Jackson Jr. likes getting in foul trouble, and that could easily happen with him having to guard AD, having to be switched on Braun and whatnot every so often. So there's a good chance he gets in foul trouble in any one of these games, which will give them a good chance to win. Because Cat was in foul trouble tonight, and Anthony Edwards did not shoot the ball well at all. He was on his stone cold Steve Austin type shit. He was 3 for 16, I believe. Yeah, that was not a good game from either team. Cat played a good game, but his foul trouble, that really dampens it. Same thing with AD having a good game. He like 24, 16, shot 50% from the field. Him in the clutch, I don't get some of these bonehead decisions he's making in the clutch. I really don't when it comes to these fouls and the missing free throws. I can understand you missing a clutch free throw here and there, but it's happened in multiple games. Or him just having a really bad decision in the fourth quarter when it comes to that. So, yeah, I'm not confident in their ability to play against Memphis. I'm not, especially with Jared Vanderbilt and D'Lo being unplayable. Because the way they played tonight, they're unplayable. They will be doing what Lonnie Walker was doing. Nothing, just sitting. They were not good tonight. So that's very concerning. Very concerning about the way they played tonight, especially when they're one of the bigger support pieces that they got from the trade deadline, and they was playing well, and they do this. I'm not as high on D'Lo, and it's because when he was drafted by the Lakers, I just didn't see it. But yeah, a 1 for 7. No, he was at 1 for 7. I think he was like 1 for 9. It's not good. He was 1 for 9 while Mike Conley was like 8 for 10. And of course, he makes the 3 clutch free throws in the game in overtime. Rudy Gobert wasn't there. Naz Reid wasn't there. Jaden McDaniels wasn't there as well. And it was a very close game, a very sloppy game. And there was a lot of poor turnovers by everyone on the team too, from both teams. But AD got a bad one when they could have made the game, but they could have tied the game earlier and they tied it later. Braun had a few bad ones. Austin Reeves off an inbound. It was not good basketball that was being played. So, we'll see what they do against Memphis this Saturday. Hopefully, D'Angelo Russell and Jared Vanderbilt bounce back. Because if they don't, they will be unplayable. And they were unplayable in last year's playoffs on the Timberwolves. So, we'll just have to wait and see about that. But not looking very confident. Well, not feeling very confident about this team. I'm not. But if they have a good showing against Memphis in the first 2 games, then my tune will change, obviously. And if they were to beat Memphis, then I would be a lot more confident what they can do when it comes to other matchups in the West. When it comes to teams I just straight up don't think they could beat, I straight up don't think they could beat the Clippers. Clippers are designed to beat them. And they got enough length, they got enough defenders. When it comes to guys that can handle AD or slow down AD, when it comes to guys that can handle LeBron or slow down LeBron, they got enough. The only issue with the Clippers right now is that Paul George isn't here. But if they were to advance against Phoenix, which I don't think they will, they do have a good chance to make it up the West. And if they were to meet the Lakers, they do have a good chance of beating them. Because they just have the Lakers' numbers at this moment. So, that was tonight's games. We got the Pelicans and the Thunder tomorrow. Same with the Raptors and the Bulls. Those will be good games. Our predictions on those tomorrow. Without the way, Ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay safe. I'm out.